not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm getting absolutely wrecked. These games are just not making sense to me. Mainly yesterday's Mazatlan game. These red cards are happening a little too often. I'm not sure if you guys are noticing, but these red cards are happening a little too often. Way too many damn games. That happened with me yesterday's Mazatlan game and then last week and during the Querétaro game. These red cards being a little bit weird, but I mean, hey, we move forward. Gonna bounce back on Saturday. I'm on a little bit of a cold streak. Looking to change that Saturday. So, first game up, we got León at home up against Monterrey. León right in that 11th place in that spot. They're barely into the postseason. Monterrey, they're in danger of losing their third place, fourth place spot, depending on some of the other teams that are right under them. Some of those teams that are like in that fourth place, fifth place, sixth place, or your teams like your Tigres, Necaxa, those teams are pretty close to taking Monterrey's spot. I don't think they want to lose here. Leon's spot is they're in a little bit more of the clear, but I don't think they're just gonna hand over a win to Monterrey. So for me, I have to go with the draw. I think this game ends in a draw with León being at home. Monterrey kind of been in a couple of letdown spots already just because they've been having two tournaments back to back. You know, they beat Miami, Messi's team. That was kind of like a little high that they were riding, and I think they had to disappoint at some point just because of that such an impressive win. They couldn't beat Tigres last week. That was a very intense 3-3 game. I believe there was a red card in that game too. How weird. There was another red card in that game. Leon, they were also involved in a red card. I think last week, it was last it was last week against Pumas again. All these red cards is just being weird. It just changes the whole game right away. And nothing more heartbreaking than seeing where you're on the other side of that red card, which I have been. So Leon is a team that also doesn't have too many draws. They don't have too many draws this season. They only have two draws on their record, but their last three games was two losses and a win. Well, a win and then two losses back to back. I don't think they get a third loss back to back. So I think they get their third draw for the season. That's what I'm gonna roll with for this game.